One of the top-rated fitness equipment when it comes to gyms, right?
Yes.
And I know for a lot of us, sometimes we're worried and we're saying we don't know what to do. Why is this number one?
Because it feels amazing on your body. Matter of fact, we have studies that show that when people work out on an elliptical compared to a bike or a treadmill, they burn just as many calories, but they don't feel like they've had to put that much effort into it. So your perceived exertion, when you get on this, it's much lighter. And why that is because this is all low impact. Yet, it's weight bearing. And as we get older, we want to make sure that we do weight bearing activity. But for many of us, Natalie, just the pounding is too much on our joints.
Right.
This is your solution.
It's very smooth, I find, right? The Elliptical is very, very smooth. And of course, it's from a brand that we've known for decades. You were talking about, you know, machines that you still have.
Right. I have the, again, we get smarter and better, but I do have the original Orbitrek. It's over 25 years old.
Wow.
I keep it at my cottage. Exact same design with a few more improvements, like our resistance knob. Before we had 8 to 12, over 32 levels of resistance.
Wow.
So you can really customize this. But fun fact, how the elliptical came to be is it was actually invented by a father-daughter team.
Oh.
Yeah, and the daughter was a runner and she was starting to have the knee issues, the hip issues. So her dad actually filmed her while she was running and copied that footprint, which they found out was like an elliptical shape.
Oh,
and so it's funny that it's called an elliptical. You think it would be called the running machine or the low impact running machine. And for those of you runners that really miss running because of the impact, this is your solution.
What I love is it's full body. And if you go online and you do the whole research, and you can see I have it in a static motion right now, stationary motion. So you could just get more of a full body workout, or sorry, a lower body workout. But you have the full body because you have the motion going with your arms.
Right. If you love to multitask, you'll love the position that's Natalie's in.
Yeah.
Because it'd be easy to hold your phone or your tablet, take a look, get those steps and get that body warmed up. But yes, this is why the elliptical can say we can burn more calories than walking, yet with less impact, because we involve the upper body. You know, when your arms are moving, there's no resistance. When they move on an elliptical, you get your back involved. Your back is your second largest fat burning muscle on my body.
We were just talking about this morning, right? We were.
So if I lean back just slightly, oh, and by the way, you can see a full workout on this on my YouTube channel.
Okay,
so where I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna talk you through different body positions. So I'm gonna say lean it back, pull hard, attack your biceps, attack your back. Then I'm gonna have you lean forward slightly, attack your triceps, attack your shoulders. And then of course the core. If we let go, Natalie, and just to the lower
you feel your core immediately engaged.
So much core activation. And you can also not only go forward, but backward. And
so what does that do?
Love that you asked that, because the latest trend in physical rehabilitation for knees is backwards walking.
Oh, really?
And they're finding backwards elliptical, same thing. So if you're suffering from knee issues, because I've incorporated backwards walking, but I'm always frightened. Like I'm always like, especially if you do it outdoors. You're like, what's behind me? There's a pothole. But here we're seeing that elliptical motion. Again, the best part about this, and Natalie, you said it to me before our show started, I love the footprint. This does not take much space at all. It's on wheels. It's easy to move around. Assembly is super, super simple. You're gonna get it in your home, pop it in, use your favorite tunes. But we were talking about the reverse action. So that targets the glutes. Oh, and by the way, as we're talking about targeted muscles, they did a study where they compared the muscle activation walking, running, biking, and higher muscle activation on the elliptical.
Of all those?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So that's why people love this at the gym. Like if you go to the gym, I know personally I prefer, if I'm gonna do my cardio, it's the elliptical I run to first. But in this backward motion, for those of you that do have the knee issues, you're gonna wanna incorporate this. Again, a little bit easier than that walking backward. You feel safe, you feel confident. And you know, this is why we like to bring exercise equipment into our home, because again, we control the environment.
And you don't have to have fancy clothes, you don't have to put your makeup on, you don't have to feel uncomfortable. It's very easy, and especially with all the YouTube videos that you do for us, really for all the fitness equipment that we have here at TSC, so you're always shopping with confidence. A little over $36 will get this home. We do have 9 interest-free easy pay, so again, you're shopping with 100% confidence. We're giving you free shipping and handling. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have all the boxes checked. And I mean, we were, again, talking before the show, and I was saying, you know, I'm the queen of making excuses as to why I can't go out and work out, right? And it's always the weather's not right. Oh, it looks like forecast says that in a few hours it's gonna be rain, or it's too windy, like all the excuses. Now there's no more excuses when it's in your house.
Exactly, and consistency, no matter what form of fitness you choose, is the #1 key to you achieving your results. Because of the size of this, and I'm just standing in front of it straddled, just so you can get an idea. You know, it's about the third of a length of a yoga mat.
How tall are you? You're 5'7"?
I'm 5'7",
yeah.
And you know, a little bit about as wide as a yoga mat. So again, that's my new thing. If you can fit a yoga mat, you can fit 3 of these in your home. But again, so it takes up very, very minimal space. The arms you can have in the moving position or the stationary position. The foot pedals are ginormous. So again, anti-slip, so no matter what foot size you have, over 32 different levels of resistance, so you can really customize it. You've got your onboard electronics, your pace, your speed, your distance, your time, because as Natalie and I were talking before the show, I'm like, yes, you got to hit those 10,000 steps a day. You know, if you're looking to see results, you know, movement is medicine. And the great thing with this movement is you target so many muscles. And I want to stress, the more muscles you use when you do a workout, the more calories your body's going to burn. Now, if we can just go up to my back so that you can see, I'm going to just lean back a tad, that your back muscle,
you see that,
right?
Wow.
Gets activated, and I'm just doing a slight lean back. Your back is your 2nd largest fat burning muscle on your body. So if you're going for walks right now, that's great, but you really want to get some upper body utilization with resistance. So, you know, if you are doing a walk, maybe take some hand weights along with you. But with the Orbitrek, it's built right in.
Okay, so I know we have a testimonial to get to. When we get back after the testimonial, I want to talk a little bit about why cardio, because there's a lot of mixed reviews out there as far as, oh, some people are saying, oh, it has to be all weights. Some people are saying it has to be no cardio.
Right.
Let's just put that myth behind us. We'll do that after we have a listen to this.
I used to track my steps at work every day, but now that I'm working from home, it's kind of diminished. I really love that I can get on this machine and I don't even have to go to the gym anymore.
So I've been in fitness for about 23 years now, and I've never seen a machine like the Orbitrek before. I hop on, I warm up, then I really want to burn some calories. I go boom, squat down, and really crank through it for about a minute. I still feel like I'm burning calories after I've done working out.
Complete full body workout. That's what you're able to achieve. It's effective, it's efficient, and it's done in a little bit amount of time. So let's go back to my question.
Right.
Because we hear a lot of, oh, don't do any cardio, just do weight training, or don't do any weight training, just do cardio. So what's the benefits of doing cardio?
Right, well, first of all, I believe you have to do a little bit of both.
Okay.
And cardiovascular fitness, bottom line, it works the most important muscle in your body, your heart. What cardiovascular fitness also does is not only works your body, your heart, increasing that blood flow and circulation, but you get that increase of oxygen to your brain. So I personally believe, and I do every day, a bit of cardio. I start my day. As you get older, you might be also noticing this, that my warm-up has to be a little bit longer.
Oh, like to get moving.
Now that I'm older.
Okay.
And again, now that I'm older, and many of you know I've had both my hips replaced, I've always been a fan of low impact activity. So when you get on and you start moving your body, you increase that oxygen uptake. that's what's going to energize you. And that's what starts the motivation. You know, sometimes for people, weight training, it's hard to get motivated, and it's because you haven't prepared your body.
Right.
It's so important to have a warm-up, and this is a great machine to warm up your body, and again, get all the cardiovascular benefits. What they are: lower blood pressure, lower blood cholesterol levels, increased immunity system, less anxiety, less depression. Again, the list goes on and on about the benefits of cardiovascular fitness. It needs to be a part of your routine.